Hello! Today I will be showing you how I give my pigs a bath. This is a very bad angle. We have Mr. Chai here, who kind of already knows what's going on. And Mr. Latte. Ooh. So they're kind of like, why are we hanging out by the sink? And as soon as I turn this water on, they probably know. So while the water's on, this is how I give them a bath. I just get some generic dandruff shampoo for humans, whatever they have, because guinea pigs are prone to fungal infections, and dandruff shampoo has an antifungal in it. Then, after the dandruff shampoo, you want to go with a normal shampoo. Because the dandruff shampoo has active ingredients, you don't want them sitting on the skin forever between baths, because I don't give my guinea pigs a bath more than once a month, so you don't want this active stuff sitting on their skin. So get it off with whatever shampoo you feel like you want to use. I have two almost empty ones. I'm just going to use whatever. And then I got some more conditioner for them from the Dollar Tree, same thing, just whatever you want to use. Don't use anything with like crazy smells or like weird ingredients like specifically for human hair. I don't know, like some special perm shampoo or whatever the heck they make. Just get some basic stuff. So I'm feeling the water with my forearm to make sure it's comfortable to me, because if it's comfortable to me, it'll be comfortable to them. Dude, I'm making a video about watching the guinea pigs.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So if you want to help, you can. Or you can just watch.
Oh. No. I'm at walk.
Okay. So I'm really making sure the water is a good temperature, because I'm going to fill up this bin and then they're going to sit in it. So if the first thing they sit in is not comfortable, they're not going to have a good time the whole time. Okay, so that's good. And I tried putting shampoo in the water before, but I think it's kind of a waste because I just put it directly on them after I get the water on them. So I just fill it with water, and I have my little cup and I pour the water over them with that instead of sticking them under the faucet, because I used to do it that way before I saw some videos on YouTube, and it freaks them out versus the cup, because this is really noisy and scary. And also that light's going out and turning on and off, so just don't worry about that. Me, like, also I'm too cheap to buy a light bulb, don't worry about that. Okay, so
Who gets a bath first?
they both get it at the same time.
Oh.
Yeah. It's just easier. I've got like 2 inches of water in here, and I personally give them their bath at the same time because I think they help each other feel safe. But if you do it one at a time, it's easier to manage pigs trying to hop out of the sink. So you just make the pigs wet with the little cup. Make sure there's water all over the fur. And you can see Latte's not so happy. Yeah. Oh no. And the way I know they need a bath is sometimes when I brush them or pet them, I notice they have little dandruff coming out from their fur. And it only happens about a month or so after they had a bath, and that's how I know it's time. That doesn't mean they actually have like bad dandruff, it just means that their skin is ready for a bath. And their hair does get a little greasy, which you might not notice until after you give them a bath, and then you pet them and you're like, oh, it's not greasy. Oh, it's not greasy now. I mean, like in half an hour. Yay. You can get under their chin. So they're actually really cooperative now because I've given them a bath a few times, but they still try to jump out once in a while. But I really think putting the water in this little tray and using the cup helps so much with them being calm. Also, I'm using the tray not just to hold the water, but because the bottom of the sink is not entirely flat. Like, they can get their foot in the drain and it's scary and also dangerous. So if you use a tray that's completely flat, they feel a lot more secure. So, oh, let me get their faces. When I get their face, I hold their nose up really high, and they close their eyes when the water goes down. So water and eye, not such a big deal, just don't get it in the nose. When you're doing the soap though, you want to be more careful, like we don't want soap in our eyes, right? So, there. You don't leave the pigs at all, because they will jump out as soon as you're not looking. So I'm going to put this little drain stopper in and put them over here to do the shampoo so they're not in the water. But I want to keep the water there. So I'll leave one of them in the water so he can stay warm while I put the shampoo on the other one. Which means I have to watch too, but I've done this a few times, so it's alright. And this is that dandruff shampoo that has that really strong smell to it. So we know what we're putting on Latte, and everyone else in the room knows too. Yes. This is what a wet guinea pig looks like. Oh my god. And you do just like you do your own hair. You really rub it in, especially this dandruff shampoo, because dandruff is not really in the fur, it's in the skin. So you want to get it all in the skin. And I'll also let him sit for a minute while I put the shampoo on Chai, so the active ingredient has time to work on the dandruff before I rinse it off. You want to make sure you get everywhere. Chai's thinking about jumping out right now. Get it on his feet, his little armpits, yes, his little neck. Oh, the skin. Gotta get some dandruff shampoo on it. Oh, that's me. Get your feet. And I'm just gonna... Latte's a little bit more sensitive. He's also more ticklish. Oh my gosh, Marky's watching. You can't see, but Marky's on the island watching. He's like, Marky loves these pigs. He wants to make sure they're okay. Yeah. So these are boy guinea pigs, and they do have a little grease spot at the back. I don't want to call it a grease gland because I don't even know if that's what it is. They just have a spot where their tail would be if they had tails, and it just makes this like kind of greasy stuff. And I think it's like their pheromones. So whenever you give them a bath, you want to make sure you get that really good, because that stuff can like kind of mat their hair in it and get greasy and just kind of smelly and dirty. So you just want to scrub really good right there. And that was Chai. He is planning his escape right now. Hello, Chai. We know. We're on to you. I'm being careful to not get this in Latte's eye, but I do want to get it everywhere on his face. And on his little chin. And now he's chewing like he's eating it, which is concerning, but I feel like Chai had a fun time eating soap bubbles last time, even though I tried to stop him. So who knows, maybe it tastes good. Like to them, not to us. We know it doesn't taste good to us. Get it on his cheek. Okay, so I'm going to do some on his ears. Get it behind his ears. I'm like tempted to get more shampoo, but I think I have enough. All I have to do is his little stripe now, which is the tricky part because you don't want to get it in his eyes. So there, that works. Oh. Oh my god. Okay, well Marky's over here now. And if he jumps in, he will also be getting a bath. So maybe you'll get a guinea pig and a cat bath. Who knows? Cats aren't supposed to be over here, but obviously I can't do anything about that right now. I mean, I could, but... Okay, so I'm gonna just get some of that soap away from Latte's eyes so it doesn't leak into his eyes, because that's uncomfortable. Now Marky saw water and is scared. Okay, I splashed water on him and he left, so that's good. Okay, so Latte is good. I got the water or the soap away from his eyes, and Chai is patiently waiting for his turn. Come on, Chai. Oh no, what a patient pig. So he's gonna come over here and also get some shampoo. Okay. And like I said, this has active ingredients, so Latte is hanging out and letting those ingredients work on his skin while Chai is getting shampooed. And then Chai will hang out while I rinse out Latte. So that works out pretty well. And Latte's more calm, so it's easier if I do him first and then kind of freak out Chai after, I guess. And you even want to make sure it gets on their feet, because guinea pig can get this thing on their feet called bumblefoot, which is also a fungal problem. So most of the problems they get in terms of their skin and what can appear to be their fur are fungal problems, like ringworm and bumblefoot and dandruff, and I think maybe scabies might even be fungal, I'm not sure, but don't wait till they have something, just always give them a bath with dandruff shampoo or antifungal shampoo. Like, they actually make bottles that just say like antifungal. I think it's like myconazole, which I'm probably pronouncing wrong, but yeah. If you watch the LA Guinea Pig Rescue channel, they do a lot of videos and they always use that kind of shampoo. So you can see from there. I don't know what Chai's deal is right now. He's like not letting me do this. Okay, now he is. Mostly because he doesn't have a choice. But yeah. Really scrub that in there. Ooh. Get some for this side. See, he's chewing. He's like, eats the soap for some reason. It's so weird. Okay. So I'm just going to make sure I got it everywhere I'm trying. Get some on his ears. And then I'm going to get it on his stripe. Right here. Oh, we're going to get the eye in a second. Let me just rub this in this stripe. Oh my god. Oh, Latte, what are you doing? Latte's doing something. Oh, never mind. He's probably cold. Okay, so we're going to take care of that in a second. Okay, got soap around his eyes. Get it away. Just for this steps, for the next, the shampoo, like the normal shampoo, it won't have to sit like this, so we won't have to worry too much about soap in the eye, because it'll come right off. So now I'm going to do a pre-rinse on Latte in this little tub, just because it's already here. And I also need to get the water temperature right, so do that real quick. And we got a pig in each side, so I don't really have a good spot to do that. Okay, that's good. So I think it's good for the initial water to put them into the tub, but once they are wet and they know what's going on, they're just like, you know what? Okay, rip. So I just rinsed them off under the faucet because honestly, I think they just want it to be over with. And it kind of is faster if you just do it under the faucet. The only thing is you have to make sure the water temperature is good the whole time. So like it just got a little hot. And I don't want to hurt Latte. He's shivering a bit, so maybe he wouldn't mind if it's a little warm. But pigs are so great because they'll hold still like this and you can go right around your eye. And that is Marky playing with stuff he's not supposed to be playing with. So yeah, you can go right around the eye and they'll hold pretty still for you. He's sneezing a little bit. He might have got a little bit of water in his nose there. We're going to look up to get the stripe so no water goes in the eye or in the nose. And I mean, if he does that, some might, but like don't drown your pig, okay? Like it's not that serious. How's that pig? So he's pretty clean now. And now we will switch pigs. And as you can see, the poop factory never stops. They have poops in the sink. Classic guinea pig. They will always be pooping. Get some soap out of there so Latte can sit over there. I don't have soap all over him. Actually, I can just put this over there. Make this soap a little, because we're about to use shampoo. It doesn't matter if there's a bit of soap. Okay. So Latte's going to hang out here. We're going to rinse off Chai. So even Chai will hold still for this eye thing. It's like something about the guinea pig, they just will hold still when they're like, honestly I think it's when they're scared, so I can think that's a good thing or a bad thing, I guess. Oh, we were almost done. Oh, okay. That probably sounds funny. So, oh, Chai. It's okay. I feel like Chai's hair is slightly longer, so I'm gonna do a little bit better to get all the shampoo out. Okay. Now that we have two not happy pigs, we will continue with the normal shampoo. We got the VO5 passion fruit smoothie. Okay, Chai. So you sit in the flat spot while I do Latte. Oh, Latte's pooping again. It's inevitable. So we're gonna put some on Latte, and he's gonna smell so good. Work it. Dance, dance. Dude, it smells so good. Unlike that dandruff shampoo, that's also one of the reasons I like to use shampoo afterwards is, man, that dandruff shampoo has a smell and it is not like a great smell. It's like strong, I wouldn't call it doctor's office, but it's a similar like clinical smell. I don't know, I'm not into it. Latte always is pooping when we have a bath, and pretty much when he does anything. Oh my gosh. Get it, feet. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Sorry, little boo. What? So it's not as important to get this everywhere, but we are kind of removing the active ingredient from the dandruff shampoo in this step, so try your best. Don't let Chai escape. No, Chai. Little nose massage for latte. Okay. And again, I'm going to make sure Latte doesn't have soap by his eyes. And also, you know, I'm just going to rinse him out now because, just like for us, if you leave the shampoo on, it's going to make you way too dry. So Latte doesn't want to be way too dry. Especially since it is the end of October now. So it's getting colder. We just turned the heater on, so it's dry already. And like, he doesn't feel like having the Sahara Desert as skin. I guess he feels like snorting water right now. Let's try to not do that. Yeah, that was good. Okay. And like, if you're unsure about this, or you're like not comfortable doing it yourself, have somebody else help you and hold the guinea pig while you put on the soap or something. Like, after a while though, they'll get comfortable. And the most important thing here when you're rinsing them and holding them up and stuff is to make sure you're always supporting their butt, because their little spine is not the greatest at holding up what I think is probably 2/3 of their weight in the bottom half, okay? Like, they have big butts, you know what I'm saying? And they cannot lie. So yeah, here in this position, I feel like it's okay for a little bit, but they really don't like being on their backs, as most animals don't, since it's a vulnerable position. So don't do that for too long. It's good to get the stuff out of their face, but yeah, you don't want to be there too long. Okay, now I'm gonna get the poops out of here, as of course there's always poops. And I'm gonna put Latte over here and get some shampoo for Chai. He got a little bit dry, so we're gonna just get some water on him again. He's looking crazy. Okay. Honestly, maybe we'll give Latte a little hot tub experience and put some warm water in here, because it is getting colder. And I remember from last time, I don't know if Chai liked it, but Latte did seem to like sitting in the warm water, so they get the right temperature for him. I always use my forearm because, you know, like, our hands get desensitized from touching everything all the time. But your forearm's a pretty good indicator. So I'll just give him a couple inches of water. I'll, like, turn it off when it gets good. Just let him have a little spa time. Okay, he looks happy. Happy and not uncomfortable. Okay, so that'll help him not be cold. Marky's on the island watching again. Cool. So you can see he's kind of shivering, so I think he kind of appreciates his warm water. Oh, you got a little poop. Get that poop out. Disgusting. Oh my god. Yeah, if you give your guinea pigs a bath, you can expect that you might get a bath too, okay? Especially if they try to jump out on you. Yep. Oh, Chai's eating soap again. He's eating the soap again. Oh, it's okay.
itchy.
Oh my gosh. Oh, joy. Oh no. Oh no, joy.
Yes.
A little nose bath.
Your nose bath.
Because we don't want an itchy nose. No. Oh, I'm sorry, Jerry. Oh, we're going to wash it off right now. Okay. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Ah. Oh my gosh. Let's go. Ah. Did you get it in your eyes? Just like for us. Rinse the eye under the water a little bit, you know. It's not like they have special super sensitive eyeballs. Especially considering their eyeballs are open like 95% of their whole life. Like, what's up with that? If you ever think my guinea pig doesn't ever sleep, yes he does. He just sleeps with his eyes open, okay? Because they're prey animals. They always gotta be ready. Latte's being really good. Latte's trying to escape. This is a good bath time. Okay. Oh, it's okay. 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 Now everybody doesn't have shampoo. Latte pooped again. And we're going to do conditioner. Wait for all that. Okay, good. The poop went down. Wasn't sure if it was going to fit in that drain. It has like little holes. Okay. So, I'm going to squeeze the water out a little bit. Oh, yeah. So this is interesting. When you're done, you can do this too. Like if you just give one little squeeze. A lot of the water comes out. Okay, here's Marky again on the towel. And Chai just shook off some water and scared Marky. So, let's get some water out. Because we want to get that conditioner on there. So it can be nice and smooth. So here we go. I think Latte's been going first, so he's going to go first again. And like, dude, you can be really generous, especially if you get your conditioner at Dollar Tree. Like, come on. So, we're going to give him a whole bunch. And he's going to smell like coconut hibiscus. So this does not need to get onto the skin. Although it would probably be a little bit moisturizing. Like I keep saying, just like on humans. Got Marky off the counter. Okay, just like on humans, conditioner goes on the ends of your hair to make it nice and smooth. And you don't necessarily get it on your scalp. So that's what we do with the pigs. Isn't that right, Latte? Latte is ready to be dry. He's like, I'm freezing. Luckily, I got them a blow dryer, so they don't have to be freezing for that long. Wow, poop. Pig poop. Like the 10th one. I don't know how he does it, but this man's pooping all day. Okay. I'm trying to go fast, but you also want to do it right. So, and you also don't want to break their little piggy legs or anything like, that would kind of defeat the purpose, you know. 1 step forward, 100 steps back, or no steps back because your leg's broken. That was a rude joke. Hi, Latte. That was rude. So now I just have to do his face, and instead of trying to scrounge up whatever's left and move it everywhere, I just keep getting more because, like, with shampoo, I feel like you can have too much and it can be too stripping. But with conditioner, not really. And, like, that whole bottle was $1. I'm not bothered if I have to get another one a little bit sooner. Like, probably use, like, 3 a year or something. Like, oh, big deal. $3. Okay. So we're going to get some on his little stripe. And luckily this is thicker than the shampoos, so it's not really getting in his eyes. I don't have to fuss about that. And he is shivering. We're almost done. We're just going to put some on chai. Then we'll rinse off latte. Then we'll rinse off chai. And then we will blow dry them. Yay! And I'll probably turn on the fireplace and set up their playpen in front of it so they can enjoy being really warm after this, because this is really kind of cold and probably miserable for them. So I give them a nice little reward. I'll give them one of those little Simple Treats cookies I have. They're by Oxbow. Not like that crap that PetSmart sells with yogurt and sugar and whatever the heck in it. Like, please don't feed your animals that stuff. And don't put your animals in Halloween costumes, oh my god. Like a cute collar or maybe a hat, fine. But shirt, pants, jacket, like all that stuff, please don't do that. Like if they're going to actively try to pull it off or look upset the whole time, like don't do that. If you hear that rattling, that's actually Latte shivering. Yeah. He be shivering. Okay, we're just gonna do a little bit more on Chai's face, and Chai is like ready to escape now. Like he's not playing around. He's ready to go. He's ready to go. He's ready to escape. Oh my gosh. Whoa, he keeps like sliding. Does that mean this is good conditioner if it's that slick? Like, it's the Dollar Tree Coconut Hibiscus. Super slick. Review according to Chai. And I think that might have gotten in his eye, so I'm going to just get some water and wipe that off real quick so it's not bothering him the whole time while I'm rinsing latte off. So now we're going to find the temperature again. Do that a few times to make sure. Okay. So we're going to let his conditioner sit and rinse latte off. A little warmer. Okay, good. So I'll say we'll be very appreciative of this warm stuff right here. It's warm water. Hey, it's propane or drum. You can only have so many poops, man. There's only so much storage space in there. He is such a good guy. Look at him. Being all calm. He's like, yes, just get it over with. I just want to be warm. I'll do anything. Look, he's so good. See, and then if they're good, they don't get any in their nose. Watch him sneeze like right after I say that. Okay, cool. So, also they get like loose hair and dandruff at the same time. Like, I don't know if they're just shedding or like if the dandruff causes the hair to be more loose or what, but it kind of all happens together. If you're like, whoa, what's up with my pig's fur? first thing to do is give them a bath. Unless they just had them like a week ago, and then, like, what are you doing? Okay. Gotta make sure this is all out, because this is the last time he's going to be under the water. And we don't want any extra stuff hanging out for a whole 1 month plus. So, really make sure. I'm just going to put him down and kind of give him a good little rub. Yeah. Give him a good little rub. He's good, but Ty probably won't let me do that. And this one more time. This is a good place to say sorry, not sorry, I guess. Yeah, okay, so latte is done. And he left turds in the bucket over here, and we don't want to put a freshly cleaned pig into his own turds, although he'll probably drop some off immediately when we put him in. And Chai just kind of touched his butt a little bit, so we're going to make sure there's nothing left there. Okay. And now we're going to rinse off Chai, and then we will dry them off. Like, I've never timed this before, so making a video is interesting. Like, we're at 36 minutes right now. Like, wow, this is a whole hour-long thing. And I guess I'm doing 2 pigs, but like, wow. Just imagine how long it was before I got the blow dryer. Like, they would take like 3 hours to dry. Try to do this. See if he lets us. He's like looking away. Okay, so we'll see if he can look away on the other side. Okay, now we're going to do the face, and he's probably going to hate it. He's in the middle of the sink here to support his back. And I'm just going to let this go for a while, because I don't think we're going to get him to do this again. Or at least he won't really appreciate it if we do. So I'm just going to make sure I get his face now, so we can just be done with that. And he will probably get water in his nose, because sometimes he goes crazy. No? No water? Okay. He's like, he eats the water too. He eats the soap and the water, like, he hungry. He's so hungry. And there's, look at his little tongue, oh my god. Okay. We're gonna give him the good scrub. Yeah. Yeah, come here. I'm surprised my phone has this much storage, because I have a couple other videos on here already. I love this phone. I have the A51 Galaxy. Not sponsored. The camera's bomb. And the mic's pretty good too. Huh, Chai? But it's a breakfast cereal. Oh my gosh, okay. Well, as you can see, latte is so done. So done. He's like, you're taking too long, I'm gonna dry myself off. So usually when I finish with them, I kind of squeeze, just kind of gently squish, so some of the water comes out. You squish. And they look really funny when they're wet. Squeech. Screech. I'll do it one more time and I'll probably shake off too. Like dogs. You know how dogs do. That's right. No, you don't know about how dogs do. I think Shy's only met one dog in his whole life. I don't even know if Latte ever met a dog. I take them to get the mail with me sometimes. Like, I carry them. I wish they'd walk on a leash, but that's, like, not a thing. But, yeah, we see animals once in a while, and they get to say hi. So, Chai has met a little dog that was a tiny bit bigger than he was. Pretty cute. I have some soap on my hand. I don't want to dry them off with soap. Like, that'd be stupid. Okay. And we'll dry my hands off. And then we'll get this thing and move it over here to the drying station, which I did not plan out how I would move this thing over, but there we go. Dude, my island's so cool. It has USB plugins. Like, we're futuristic as shit over here. Okay. Breaking my own rule about don't not watch the pig. One piggy who is not going to chew on this cord. No, sir. And two piggy. So, look at them, their little beauty lighting. Here we go. Okay. So I'm gonna just roughly dry them off with this washcloth first. So these are little washcloths, and I have matching bigger-ish hand towels that I kind of put them on and use a little bit and then blow dry. But dude, the blow dryer helps so much. Like, especially when it's cold outside, because you can turn the fireplace on, but there's only so much you can do. And I'll just sit there and shiver for 3 hours until they're dry, and it's pretty miserable. Okay. So yeah, the washcloth is just for the initial whole bunch of water that'll come out from this. So that's pretty much all the way wet now. And then I have these bigger ones. So we'll wrap up Chai while we're kind of roughly drying Latte. And I don't mean rough like physically rough, I mean like, you know, not precise. We're just getting the big amount of water, but not all of it. You know what? I'm an engineer, but like technical vocabulary, not my thing, okay? You know what I'm saying, though. And we just dry that boy off. We just dry that boy off. He's like, yes, the warmth is coming. Please hurry. You do a little bit of that. Get your little crazy pig mohawk. Or a little bit of this. Get that booty dry. Chai's like shaking all over the place. Okay, so now they are both not soaking wet. Okay, let's not. So we're gonna bust out the blow dryer, and I'm just not even gonna try to talk. Although I say that and probably will anyways. Yeah. I don't know how it's gonna work with two of them, but we'll see. It's my fancy blow dryer, It's got 2 settings, low and high, and also the cool air blast, which if you get a blow dryer for your guinea pig bath, make sure you have the cool air blast because it gets way too hot for them. So we're going to start low to not freak them out. They don't seem to care, so we're going to go high. Like the butt circle. When the cold air is setting. right. So they're both pretty dry. Like probably over 95% dry. Like you can tell they just got a bath, but pretty dry. So this is what guinea pigs look like after a bath. They're nice and fluffy and super soft, and they smell like coconut hibiscus. So yeah. I'm also going to clean their ears now, but this video is going to be like an hour, so that's plenty. Yeah, now you know how to bathe guinea pig. Close up. Clean chai. Clean latte. Okay. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.